Hey guys, I got a head here from one of my buddies, Matt. He's got a YouTube channel as well, Crankin' Wagon. I'll put a link up for it. He's working on right now, which is something that I was actually years ago was going to do and never ended up doing it when I was doing some Volkswagen stuff. But he's doing a 2-liter turbo in a Mark III. I think it's Mark III. Yeah, I think Mark III. But for any of you guys that are into Volkswagens, like I said, I'll link his channel down below. Check him out. He's just started out, so he could use a little love. He'll be doing some cool stuff. He is by trade a paintless dent removal guy, so he's definitely a good guy to know for me, because I put dents in things. So we're gonna surface this head off, and then he's got we got to put the valves back in because he did a little bit of port work on it. But we're gonna just put the original valves back in. He's trying to keep it budget, but he's had some new he has some valve springs to put in it. So we're gonna do, for the guys that want to know a brand there, we're gonna be putting that back together, surfacing and put it back together for him tonight. And then you'll be able to, this video will probably be will be on his channel as well, or a variation of this video anyways, just for you guys that do watch it over there. So anyways, let's get after it here. Now I put the head on, I've already bolted it down, and it's level-ish. As level as it's gonna get for a warped cylinder head. But we'll have to see how much we got to take off this thing here. I'm gonna throw you guys in a time lapse for this part, just so you don't have to painstakingly watch the whole process in slow-mo. You guys, now we got this thing all surfaced off here, got her all cleaned up. I'm going to throw it in the parts washer, and then I'll meet you guys over at the assembly bench when we get her washed up. Alright guys, so you've seen the time lapse of me putting these things together. So on this set, it has a spring shim that goes in there. You got to get that down inside your pocket. Doesn't matter what type of head you're working on. This is a dual valve spring setup. It uses the stock retainer if you want. Being that trying to stay budget wise, we're reusing the stock retainer and stock locks. I just cleaned them off a little bit with some brake clean. So pretty simple with this bench anyway. There is other ways to do it, but this bench is something that definitely is well worth its weight in gold if you're doing this stuff all the time. Now if you're putting these retainers or the keepers in, I just use a screwdriver and magnetize it a little bit. You guys will probably see that in the time lapse that I keep sticking in the magnetizer. And I put a little bit of assembly lube on the end of the valves. So, and these things still can be a pain when you're doing them. Sometimes they fight. These ones aren't super small, so they're not too bad. But you just basically just put it on the end of your screwdriver like that. Get it on the angle that you want, and you can put them on, and then you let her back off. But like I said, sometimes you'll fight with them for a long time. But anyways, that has this thing all set up for Matt. Like I said, if you guys are into Volkswagen stuff, head over to his channel, give him a you know, he just started not too long ago, so he doesn't have a lot of content yet, but he is working pretty hard on it. He's going to do some drag racing stuff, which you'll see him in my videos and stuff. Me and him are buddies, so you'll see him in my videos when we're doing drag racing, and if he does any dent removal stuff for me. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit me down in the comments, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take her easy.